Okay, so I've had a look through your food intake for the day and compared it to the amount of serves a day you should be having. So you actually had the right amount of veggies a day. The amount that you're supposed to have is 5 serves, and you had 5 serves, so that's awesome.
Yay!
Keep doing that. Tick. Fruit. You should be having 2 serves of fruit a day. You only had 1. So maybe just try and add in another piece of fruit somewhere. Possibly, you've only had half of the amount of, you've only had 0.5, so half a serve of dairy, when you should be having 2.5 serves of dairy a day. Do you like yogurt?
Yes.
Yeah, alright, so maybe you could have some yogurt with some fruit. And that would increase your fruit intake and increase your dairy intake as well, because you definitely need to try and increase the dairy by another 2 serves if you can. Cereals and grains, you're sort of only having around half of the expected amount daily. So you're only having 3 serves. You only had 3 serves today, whereas you should be having around 6. Okay, so maybe with breakfast you could have like 1 piece of toast and a small bowl of cereal, or 2 bits of toast and a bit of cereal, something like that. Meat. 2.5 serves a day is what you should be having. You've had 2 serves, so maybe instead of, because I think it was ham and salami that you had with your lunch, maybe instead of having ham and salami, because that actually falls under the discretionary choices, so maybe instead of having that, you could have maybe barbecue chicken or some roast meat, or leftover. So then that would increase your meat a little bit, and that would also bring down your discretionary choices. Oils and spreads, 2 and 2, so that's another tick for that. Yeah, and discretionary choices. So you should be having between 0 and 2.5 serves a day. So you've had 3 serves. So maybe instead of a can of Coke, you could have water.
Can I have juice?
You can have juice, but that also falls under the discretionary choices category. So
because it has sugar.
Correct. Yeah. So maybe if you try and stick to water where you can, and like I say, if you get rid of the processed meats, and replace them with, like I say, some barbecue chicken without the skin, or some turkey or something like that. And then you would be bang on. Okay.
Mhm.
So thank you for letting me ask you about your food intake for the day.
Thanks for asking.